Everybody be cool. You be cool.
Here we go. Game room tour time. So the biggest change in my game room has been this big desk here. It's still an absolute tip, but I thought if I don't do this, I'm never going to do it. So I've tidied it up as best as I can and we'll just go on with it. So we'll come in straight here into the left hand side. We've got on this wall, we've got some Mega Drive games. Not a massive collection. We've got a couple here and I'll go through like who's sent and things like that, because I don't buy many Mega Drive games. So we've got Shinobi, that came from Sega Saturn Lad. Sonic Spinball came from Roger. Mechs, I got that in CX. These three here, Castlevania, Superman, Turtles Hyperstone, they're from Geordie Slasher, and they are repros, but they're really cool. It's cool to have them, it's cool to play them. And then we've got Truxton, which came from Ross Bahaha. It's really cool, a really nice kind of like, I think it's like a pink clear cartridge. It's really cool. I'm not getting into it just now though. And then we've got anything else from anyone? I don't think so. NBA Jam came from Roger as well. I've also got another copy of that came from Mark, Geordie Slasher. And Fire Shark was the first game in our 52 Game Club challenge. 52 Game Club. Over here we've got a nice cool big Batfleck, and he's holding a birthday card that I got from the guys last year. Let's see if I can open up so you can see some of the messages. Really, really nice card, nice messages from top people. Absolutely love it. He's just holding on to that to keep it nice and safe. Here we've got Master System, NES that are not hooked up. I just don't really play retro that much. I just don't know where to put them, so they're just sitting there just now. We'll keep going down here. PS2 collection. None of my games are in alphabetical order. I said to Russ Retro Bear one time that I love hunting games so much that I love hunting games in my own collection as well. So we've got loads of PS2 in there. They're all doubled up as well. Down here we've got PSP collection, which are doubled up as well, and some PS Vita games, and a bunch of magazines and a couple of comics that I need to get off to. I need to get a box together for, what do you call them? Dave Tyler. Oh, just a load of shite that I don't want anymore. I'm going to give to him. On here on the this CRT, so this CRT is usually hooked up when I do play Master System or Mega Drive or Commodore 64 that I got for a birthday present from my brothers via Paul Retrobait. I do play it, I just don't play it as much as I should or as much as I'd like to. The social media belt from Sean Pompey Game Room. Need to get that back to him. He's I don't know if he's quit YouTube or if he's just taking a bit of a break, but he's off YouTube at the moment. So I need to get that back to him or move it on in some way that he wants to. I'll get back in touch with him at some point. On top here, we've got a wee Dragon Quest guy from Dragon Quest. That was from Eddie. We've got Jabba the Hutt Pop from Boss Bahaha. This Final Fantasy sign came from, I always forget his name, man. And I always mean to oh, so annoying. But he made that Gib84 sign as well. He's on Facebook, he does a lot of 3D printing. Oh, that's so annoying. And we got that from, that's Sonic from Lodgy Retro as well. And then we've got this big alien that I found in my parents' loft. It's from our childhood, so I absolutely love it. And that's going nowhere. I just think it's really, really cool. I think it's broken because it used to be infrared, used to be able to do that, and then it opened up. The wee alien is inside, but I don't want to do it because it's probably going to fall. See, the wee alien's in there, which is pretty cool. And then we've got the magazine wall. Loads of magazines here from loads of different folk that have just kind of passed them on to me, which is absolutely brilliant. I love this. I just love all the artwork on the thing on the wall here. This one here, in fact these two together were from Sega Saturn Lad. He gave me the Panzer Dragoon one, and I already had the demo disc, which is really cool, quite a nostalgic piece, because me and my pal back in the day, Robert Scobie, we used to play that on his Saturn, and it's essentially the whole disc 1 for Panzer Dragoon Saga that came with the magazine back in the day. And then this Borderlands 2, like I just think Borderlands 2 is the best sequel ever made. It's the Terminator 2 of video games, that's what I say. I think it's just perfect the way they upped the game with Borderlands. And like it was got Sega Saturn Lad, and the really cool thing is the poster was still inside it. And I'll zoom over here, and it's over there in a nice big frame. And I really need to get it back out and iron it, because you can still see the creases, but I just absolutely love that poster. Love it to pieces. What else? We've got like Metal Gear Solid kind of ones. That one there came from Eddie. And I think that one came from Eddie as well. What else do we have here? There was one time that Feed Me Chicken, I asked him, I think it was probably this magazine I asked for, because it had Metal Gear Solid in the front. And then he sent me tons of other ones with Metal Gear, so if there's any kind of Metal Gear magazines, they were probably from Feed Me Chicken. But I just love the whole wall. I think it's really cool. Over here is a recent kind of addition, which is a CD player my dad gave me. It's a CD player, it's got a cassette player. And I just needed one because I've been picking up CDs recently, just kind of getting back in touch with my youth, as you like. But I absolutely love it, and I love these Marvel figures as well. So that's all the kind of like original Avengers ones there. And up here we've got the Guardians of the Galaxy and Hulkbuster. I need Groot. I need a Groot one to finish that Guardians one off. Then we get Venom. I'm sure that came. I think it came from Geordie. Spider-Man, Nova, Iron Fist. Absolutely brilliant. Down here is the PlayStation collection. Not many. A lot of my games in my game room now is like PlayStation heavy. A lot of the games have kind of went up into the loft. If it's not PlayStation, it's kind of went up into the loft, unless it's games that I do want to get around to. But brilliant, especially like now we call them the Cray Rally here. We've got, what else have we got that we played recently? Oh, I can't even see now. Ridge Racer Revolution, like just all these games that Toka Touring Car, these games that Retro Red Steve's doing on his challenges, which is absolutely brilliant. I'm loving that. And then here we've got our games completed so far this year. So absolutely brilliant games, and you can see it's very, very PlayStation heavy. Very PlayStation heavy. But I make no I make no apologies for that. We've got this here as well, the cool wee Tekken stickered memory card. This here, this Drinks and Games with Josh dust sleeve, which he sent over last year. Absolutely brilliant. I put Power Blade in there. I've tried playing Power Blade. It's solid. It's no good. But then over here we've got some like a Fortnite figure. That was Jay's at one point. He never opened it. We Dead Rising Zombie. And then we've got like banners from Game when the game was shutting down. And we've got a lovely, oh there's a lot of glare on that, but God of War kind of print. I absolutely love that. That was one of my kind of first Father's Day presents from the wee man. Where we'll go next, we'll go down here, just show you a bunch of DVDs. So this might be a bit boring, but this is just all like cleaning stuff and knickknacks. Just move this out the way. But I do pick up DVDs. You see my pickup videos, and they're just DVDs that I'm like interested in. Let me see if I can get a couple without shaking the camera too much. Like what we've got up there, we've got Wreck. The Wreck movies are absolutely brilliant, man. Love the Wreck movies. Lost Boys, The Crow, Serenity. What else have we got? Face Off, class film. Old Boy, absolutely brilliant. Star Wars trilogy. I think we've got the second part of that as well, somewhere. We've got the G.I. Joe, but underneath there you get Terminator 2, Ghost Ship, Train to Busan, Spider-Man, like, absolutely classic, class DVDs. American Horror Story, a bunch of Blu-rays as well. I pick up the Blu-rays as well now, because they're all so cheap. What's behind there? Hard Boiled, brilliant film. Seven, oh, fantastic. Boondock Saints, brilliant. Like, there is really cool. I got all these mangas as well. I'll probably move on because I'm not really into mangas. I was when I was back, like, younger back in the day, but not so much anymore. But we'll keep on the floor here. Oh, and we'll go around to here. We've got this shite again. So over here we've got Xbox that's in Jay's room. But underneath is the kind of Xbox games that I'm keeping. The majority of them are going away with the Xbox bundle for the charity stream, but I'm keeping these ones at the moment because there are some games here that I do want to play. We've got Town of Light there, that came from Feed Me Chicken, so that will stay, obviously. Quantum Breakdown there, brilliant game, man, loved that. And then these are the kind of games that have just kind of survived the cull, if you like, because it's games I wanted to kind of get round to at some point. Like Steel Battalion down there, that came from Dylan, Hyper Trigger X. That's still sealed, so I need to get that opened and get the connects, because I do want to play that. I do want to give that a bash, because I want to play a Steel Battalion, but I don't want to get that big stupid bloody peripheral for it. Voodoo Vince is in there. That was one of the games. I never finished that, which is a shame. It's the only game I've not finished, I think, so far for the 52 club, except for Pokemon Black. I didn't even start that. Get the Fear collection, which I believe you can only get Fear files on the 360, so I think I need to play them on the 360 at some point. Some games there that are all kind of on the move. And talk about on the move, these, I think I'll do a little thingamajig, what do you call it? A little giveaway. So if anybody wants any of these that I'm about to show, you can just comment and you can have them. So we've got Face Off, Sonic Generations, Sonic Transformed, Manhunt, Devil May Cry, Sniper Elite V2, Medal of Honor. That's one of my choices for this 52 game club, so if you need it, you can have it. Spyro, NBA Jam, which came from Geordie or Roger. They both sent me at different times, so I've got a spare one. I'm sure they won't mind me moving it on. And another one is Turtles, which Geordie sent me a while ago as well, and then Feed Me Chickens just sent me it as well, so that's another double, so somebody can have that if they want. And then Inception, DVD. Anybody wants any of them, just leave a message or whatever and I'll get them off to you. Over here we've got books in a bookshelf. This one here is pretty cool. It took very ages to come. I know that me and Geordie ordered this at the same time, and mine took forever to get here. The two Last of Us, these are all kind of art books. They're absolutely stunning books. This God of War one, see if I can get it out. This is a stunning little, I love this book. It's kind of got like a padded kind of cover to it. It's weird, it's nice. But this book is basically, it's brilliant by the way, it's basically Atreus's like handbook that he's got in the game, and you can see like little notes from Atreus that he writes down in the game, and it's in this book here, and it's just absolutely stunning. I love this book. And again, this was a Father's Day gift I got a while ago. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, let's get back up. Oh, knees. So, over here we've got our laptop. So I got this laptop last year for the stream specifically. And then I thought, I better start using this. So hence why I got the desk. And now I can sit in here and I can stream. I've started to stream a little bit. I'm not great at streaming at all, but I want to I want to utilise it basically. So behind the laptop we've got a bunch of Sega Saturn Dreamcast stuff. I've got more Dreamcast stuff up in the loft, but I just don't play it that much. This one here is absolutely brilliant. I got that from Tutti at Revival, Game Not Over. Absolutely brilliant. It's Fantasy Star Online version 2.0, so it's kind of like the Game of the Year edition, and I've been playing that quite a wee bit, to be honest. What else have we got in here? We've got a CD drive I got for the laptop, but I don't know how to get it to work because I've kept some what do you call them, PC games out to play. We've got the Madden, Alice games, and I kept out System Shock as well to play, but I can't get it working. Couple of handhelds in there, Uncharted Top Trumps, which is a race. Some NES games, and Commodore 64. A bunch of CDs here. I've got a majority of these off of Ross and Eddie, and just things I've been finding in the second hand shops, because they're all dirt cheap, man. You can get CDs for like 10 pence. Final Fantasy Super Noodles and Pasta Sauce. We got the Game & Watch Zelda edition I got from Geordie. I've got some Spawn, and a Spawn picture I got from Geordie. What else have we got here? Some PS Platinum games, PlayStation Platinum games. I've got 2 GameCube controllers here that I'm just thinking about trading into CEX, because I don't play my GameCube, and I think you can get like 18 quid each for them or something like that, so why not trade them in and get some games that I'm going to play. This Marvel Comics book is well cool, man. It's a really cool book, but it didn't fit in the bookcase, so I'm using it as a big mouse mat. Over here we've got PlayStation Portal. Absolutely brilliant. Now that I've got a decent, what you call it, internet connection, I can finally use that PlayStation Portal, and it's brilliant, man. These are the 3 games that I've got on the 52 wheel. So Medal of Honor, Maximo, and Anthem. We've got the Sega Mega Drive collection down here, because I play that whenever I'm taking part in Retro Martin and Raza is Retro. They do like Mega Drive challenges, so that's what I use when I play them. If I don't have it physically, that's got a good collection of Mega Drive games on it. These are the games we're playing at the moment. So Rage Racer was Steve's most recent PS1 racing challenge. It's been a year, so he went back to Rage Racer. Absolutely brilliant. That, what's his name, Stu? Ninja Bear Hug, man, he's smashed it already. Psyops is the Game 52 Game Club game. Then we've got Cuphead Mugman there. Down here is the kind of setup of the consoles that I'm using at the moment. So when I play NES, it's usually on that little kind of, what you call it, emulation device thing that came from Geordie Slasher. The Mega Drive, I use that the AT games that I won from Scott Sega Zombies channel years ago. I still use that. That's really cool. Gears of War 360, PS2. We've got the Switch, we've got Dreamcast down there, PS3 down there, and the Xbox original there. And then the shelf underneath is just full of like wires and plugs. So I've just kind of boarded them up with some artwork. And we've got who we've got there: B-Max, Bumblebee, and Thing. Whoa. On top we've got Cuphead. So this came from the Secret Santa stream a while ago, because Jay was right into Cuphead. And then we've got the Minecraft Ender Dragon and a wee Cuphead mint tin. And we'll keep going around. We've got this. I just love it. Absolutely love this, man. What a game. Absolutely brilliant, man. And then we've got our Tataku, so I've just picked that one up recently, which is the Aloy. And then we've got some Wipeout, Phaser and AG Systems, Sackboy, Parappa, Mitsurugi, And we got Tekken and Heihachi down there. A Konami poster here. And the only vinyl I've got in the room is this Returnal vinyl. I've just got it because Returnal is bloody brilliant. The record inside it's really cool. It's like a luminous yellow. It's just a stunning bloody vinyl. We've got a Sonic in his wee car, and then we've got a Sonic in. I can't even get into that, man. A Sonic and Robotnik. Got $6.99 because Robotnik's legs are broken. So it was just from $40 to $6.99. Here we've got a CRT setup that I use, and at the moment the only thing that's on the CRT is the Sega Saturn, and then we've got the Grayskull and Darth Vader down there as well. Grayskull came from Geordie Slasher. You hear Geordie Slasher's name in this all the time. Up here we've got, so this is where, this is my favourite kind of collection. It's the PS3 and the PS4. And I've tried to kind of, like, I don't alphabetize my collection, but I do try and keep it completed games and not completed games. So down on the PS4 kind of shelves, the games that are right behind the telly are the games that I've finished, and then the games that are kind of here are the ones that I still do need to get through. Just a bit of toys here as well. So Baymax, Samurai Batman, and a bloody, what you call them, a biker mice. Whichever one he is, a biker mouse, Triple H, Martian Manhunter, and Cyberpunk toy as well. These two as well were from Geordie Slasher. Those two were from Geordie Slasher. That bloody Dante, man, he is brilliant. Dante's Inferno, absolutely class. Got a couple of pops in here as well. I don't really collect pops, but I've got a few, so they're kind of dotted around. So this shelf here is the kind of games that I've finished already on the PS3, and then those two shelves, I've got hundreds of games still to play, man. And there is some absolutely crackers in there. Like I've not even played the, where are they? Are they up there? Resistance games. I've not played the Resistance games before. I really want to play them. We've got Lollipop Chainsaw up there. We've got Thor. I want to try Thor. What else? Top of my head. Kane and Lynch. I want to play the Kane and Lynch games. We've got Saw in there. Aye, there's some cracking games. Infamous 2. That's kind of hiding in there somewhere. I've not played Infamous 2. Aye, some brilliant games. And then we've got some more toys. Sorry, we'll get the X-Men toys that were our toys from when we were kids. We've got these turtles as well. I don't know what these turtles, what range these are from, but I think they're really cool. I like how chunky they are. But I'm missing Leonardo, which is annoying. That wee Sephiroth card came from Scott Glory Hunter. Brilliant. Yeah, and more some NECA toys up here. So Nathan Drake, McCready, Robocop, the two Contra guys. We've got some Decepticons up there. Dragon Ball Z, King of Fighters, and Hulk. On here we just got some random kind of posters on the inside of the door. And here inside this PlayStation bag we've got a CD wallet, which is full of Sega Saturn stuff from Eddie. On this side of the door just got some lanyards from work and stuff, some more posters. We've got Hidden Chest gaming flyer that I got last year at Revival. Just a couple of pamphlets and all that. And then the Coup de Grace. Absolutely love this, man. That's from Jen Retro Rivals. I won it last year at the charity event. Well, I didn't win it, the missus won it, and she says that I can't have it, but eventually I got it, so get that winner. But yeah, that's it. Literally, I've just walked around in a circle. Like, that's, my game room is so bloody small. Like the floor space. Look at the floor space. That's it. And this is the door. Like, you can just you can open the door, get a chair in, and that's it. That is the state of my gaming at the moment. So I didn't go through these things here. So these little Tetris blocks are like little containers. They're full of all loose Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance and all that sort of nonsense. Got that cool Castlevania 2. It's like a letter opener. I'm sure Pete Fighter, he collects them. Inside that tub there's full of games as well, and inside that tub is just like knickknacks. I think that's it. I think that's it for this room at the moment. And then just quickly in Jay's room, so we've got big Kylo Ren there. We've got another pop there, Michael Scott from The Office, absolutely brilliant. His wee Squishmallow light. King Dice, Mario, Leonardo. We've got, who'd you call him? Krieg from Borderlands. Jay loves Borderlands 2 as well. And this is kind of set up in here. He's got the Wii and Xbox Series S. And over here we've got his stroke our Switch collection. Not much. The Switch is kind of a console I've been thinking about selling off, to be honest, but I don't know yet. But there is some cracking games on here. Metroid Dread is brilliant, man. Sea of Stars was cool. Shadow of Ninja Reborn is another gift I got from the guys last year. Bayonetta 3, brilliant game. What else do we got here? What else do we have? It's cool. 3D All Stars is pretty cool because I quite like what do you call it? Mario 64. Mario Party Superstars, but we now have Mario Party Jamboree, which is just absolutely brilliant. Infernax, another 52 Club game, class game. Got some Wii games here, not many, but a few. We've got the Zelda ones, we've got the Wind Waker HD, and we've got Twilight Princess HD, which are brilliant. And then some Wii games that survived the cull as well, so to speak. We've got Donkey Kong up there, which I'll never play in my lifetime. Punch Out, Jay really wanted Punch Out for Christmas, so he got that. Muramasa looks really good, Xenoblade looks good, Okami, I need to play Okami at some point because it's meant to be absolutely class. And I'm sure it's getting remade this year or a sequel, can't remember. But that's all the stuff in Jay's room at the moment. And then downstairs we've got where I game the most. Like this is, I'm very rarely in the game room. I just really sit down here and play my games when everyone goes to bed. So this is the game I'm playing at the moment. Played it before, absolutely belting game, brilliant game, man, and thoroughly enjoying it the second time around. Guardians of the Galaxy, absolutely class. Over here we've got the PSVR 2. I do have the PSVR 1 as well, but I've loaned that out to the missus' friend at the moment. And then just behind here we've got the the PS5, because it can't sit anywhere else, so it's behind there. And these lights as well, man, these lights are absolutely sensational. They're so good. They're like ambi lights, and they project what's on the screen onto the wall. It's not great at the moment because it's quite light, but at night time, you get headphones on, you're playing your game, it's just absolutely fantastic. We'll go over here just now. No, in fact, we'll go over here. So down here, this is where all the games are. I'll go through, it's not a collection video, but we'll go through the games that we've got. So we've got the PS4 hooked up here, and the Xbox One. A couple more Switch games here as well. Jamboree, that's brilliant, absolutely brilliant, man. Loads of fun with Jamboree. And then in here, we've got the PS5 collection. So again, it's all kind of, oh, let me get down here, I'm so old. Oh. So, man, how am I going to hold this phone? So down here we've got all the PS5 games. That's obviously a new one, Trek to Yomi, I just picked that up recently. Suikoden, £14 bargain. What else do we have here? Shadow the Damned I got from the guys last year as well. Where did I get that from? I know, I got it from the guys, that's right, aye. We'll just kind of go through it. That as well came from the guys. The guys got me so much. They're so brilliant. I've played through Tomb Raider 1 and 2, so I just need to finish the third one now. Tunic, I started that already. Fell off it, don't know why. Tekken 8, absolutely loving that game at the moment. Just the paywalls are ridiculous. What we've got here. System Shock, Dead Rising, Ratchet, brilliant games. Aye, loads and loads of PS5 games, even though the PS5 doesn't have any games, there's quite a few in there, and they're all kind of doubled up, so I'm not going to take them all out, but aye, there's a bunch of cracking games in there, man. Sandland, I want to play that as well at some point. I just need to get my mojo back for RPGs. Control, absolutely fantastic, man. Love Control. One of the best games ever made, man. It's so good. Oh! Over here is just a cupboard full of crap. There's a Pokemon in there. There's a Vita at the back. Honestly, just shite. Just gets chucked in there. And then over here, I've just kept these out because I was playing them recently. I was playing a bit of Double Dragon before I moved it on. I was playing a bit of Double Dragon on that. That was made by Kevin Wilford. It's absolutely brilliant, by the way. What's in it now? Final Fantasy, I think. But aye, this is absolutely class. It's got like clicky buttons. It's got clicky shoulder buttons. Blue lights on it, and kind of like a boo kind of aesthetic. Aye, that's brilliant. Look how good that is, man. Absolutely class. PSP, I've been playing quite a bit of PSP recently. I was playing this, which I got from Psy, Ginger Hippie, from Swap Shop. Great games in there. I finished one of the games, which was 1941. And you can play it Tate mode, so you can play it kind of like you can play it that way, which is the way I played it. Driver 76 had a wee blast at that. And then the PS Portal. PS Portal is absolutely phenomenal, man. If you've got a good Wi-Fi, then aye, PS Portal is brilliant. But that's it. Very, very shoddy and poorly put together. So I do apologise. I need to tidy all this shit up now before the missus gets home from work. But anyway, thanks very much for watching and take care. Cheers. Bye bye.